Sarah and I were just talking about you. We need you to settle a question for us.
Sarah's involved. So this question will be offensive.
Yes, probably. Sorry. You make friends with spirits in the Fade. So, are there any that are more than just friends? If you know what I mean.
Oh, really?
Look, it's a natural thing to be curious about.
For a 12-year-old?
It's a simple yes or no question.
Nothing about the Fade or spirits is simple. Especially not that.
So you do have experience in these matters?
I did not say that.
Don't panic. It'll be our little secret.
Ass.
Now who's 12?
Okay. It's already starting to go nuts. Okay. Okay.
We won't forget the Inquisition help from no one else would, I promise.
Okay, come on, headset. You should not be doing this. I will try not to. Although, now that I have you here, I think I can do this mission. It was just a tickle. Okay, I just want to outline one thing about the Grey Warnings quickly. These guys fight primarily during the Blight, which is a horrible disease that pops up every time an old god is raised.
Worship?
And the demons that they're summoning, only the mages seem to be able to control them or be bonded to them. And I do repeat this, only the mages. Okay. Another important aesthetics question for a girl. Yes, they will corrupt an old god and turn to Cthulhu as a dragon. Okay. The garden can either be a chantry garden, turns into a chantry, brings hope to all who see it, a functional upgrade that brings potential resources gained from the inspired, including gold and tithes. Herb garden upgrades the garden by committing space to a simple greenery and cultivation. A functional change that allows for more herbs to be harvested. So, gold or herbs is the basic thing. Now, this keeps going off. Below warning keeps going off, but it's gone off like 4 times, so I'm guessing it's charging, but not at a fast enough rate. Okay, Herb Garden it is. Make sure I hit it. And yay, we...
You're one of the faster ones. We all try.
I'm gonna plant mostly Blood Lotus. Okay, now while I was playing, I accidentally did 2 interactions with Varric and Blackwall. They weren't really story relevant, it was just more or less small enough character development. Really kind of negligible. It was accidental. I had to complete a mission by talking to one of them, and it just happened.
Have you heard anything? Not yet. I'll let you know as soon as I do. Inquisitor?
It was not intentional. Liana would... Oof. 6 hours to complete that mission? Hell no.
Inquisitor.
You read the report?
It was unusual. Is he always so blunt?
Yes.
Okay, we are ready. Here lies the Abyss. The Adamant Fortress has withstood countless Darkspawn attacks without falling. Grey Warrens defending its walls are legendary warriors. To prevent Warden Commander Clarel from raising an army of demons, Inquisition forces will need siege engines powerful enough to breach Adamant's defenses.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabers. They've already delivered the trebuchets. That is the good news.
I'm listening.
And the bad news?
Erimond called the ritual at the western approach a test. He may already be raising his army of demons in the fortress.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate. But if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
This will be bloody.
Taking this fortress is going to get a lot of good soldiers killed.
Our soldiers know the risks, Inquisitor, and they know what they're fighting for.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it. But we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some wardens may be sympathetic to our cause. The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Chlorel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
I just gotta do something quick with some armaments, and I will start that mission. I'm gonna need... Gotta give her that sword. Okay. And now we start this battle. Cassandra, Blackwall, and Solus. Epic scene coming up now. That's a battering ram. Oof. Tower shields. Not exclusive to Romans. Or Paladin style.
black! They're through! All right, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
I'll be fine. Just keep the men safe.
We'll do what we have to, Inquisitor. Warden Stroud will guard your back. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battlements. She's assisting them until you arrive.
That's a lot of demons.
There's too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
Anyway. Yeah, walk through fire, no problem. Well, this is a battle. This is a siege. So I wouldn't really be surprised if shit was going down. Hello, Stroud.
Stay back! We will not be sacrificed for some insane ritual! Brothers, can't you see? This is madness! It's no use! Their minds are not their own!
Really?
Keep your distance!
The Inquisition is here to stop Clarel, not to kill wardens. Fall back, you won't be harmed.
All right. My men will stay back. We want no part of this. Deal with Clarel as you must.
Well said. I had hoped some of the wardens would listen to me.
Well, yeah, all the smart warriors that don't use magic. This just tells me, don't put a mage in charge of anything. Horrifically inaccurate movie. You should be dead.
Clear the area around the ladder.
Clear!
Right, demon should be dead now.
Already, many of them are slaves to Christmas.
Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this.
I'll keep the demons off them as best I can. Clear the ladder. Our forces need a way up.
Keep shooting!
We must hurry. Our forces cannot stand against the demons for long.
So where are these things? Okay. That's just great. That sucks. Okay, so long story short. Anyway. Long story short, cleared the battlements, helped my men out. Now moving on inward. Let's deal with this bitch Clairel. We're at the main Bailey now. And that's killed 2 powerful demons. Oh god, oh god, oh god!
Commander Cullen will hold them. Our focus is as long as possible. Our forces are ready when you are.
Got it. Here we are.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect.
The Inquisition is inside, Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tavinta, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. It has been many long years, my friend.
Too many, Clarel. If my sword arm can no longer serve the Wardens,
I bet.
then my blood will have to do.
No.
It will.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
Clarel! You complete that ritual! You're doing exactly what Eramund wants!
What? Fighting the Blight? Keeping the world safe from Darkspawn? Who wouldn't want that? And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty!
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then your Tavinta ally binds the mages to Corypheus!
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
Bring it through! Please. I've seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I trained half of you myself! Do not make me kill you to stop this madness!
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
Blackwall, can you talk some sense into them?
You don't know me, but you may have heard my name. Like you, I've given my life to the Grey Wardens. The first time I put on this armor, I felt like I belonged. Like I was part of something honorable. Something with a purpose. I know how good that feels. How safe. But fighting and dying here today won't stop the Blight. If you want to stop the Blight, kill that bastard up there. His master is the living embodiment of its corruption.
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
What did he send you? Here it comes. Oof. Get to a computer!
Help the Inquisitor!
Well, the war commander is, going after Aramond. God, I love this attack. Deals with all the small targets pretty effectively. Comes to with the large ones a lot quicker. Okay, in the middle of fighting a demon.
How do we get out of here? The water commander went that way.
Well, that's good. Oh god, what the? I don't think it loaded in the dragon correctly. Yeah, it didn't load in the dragon correctly. Epic scene coming up.
You've destroyed the Grey Wardens.
Oof.
You did that to yourself, you stupid bitch. All I did was dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody.
Kind of right. They were manipulated.
You could have served a new god.
I will never serve the Blight.
Oof. Oh god.
War, victory. In peace, vigilance.
It wasn't demon worshipping, it was demon summoning. Run! Did we die? I think we died. I'm 30% sure we died. We always die. I think that's one commonality with all BioWare games. You die at some point in the story, no matter what. Gravity?
Where are we?
That's a good question.
We were falling. Perhaps we landed.
No. This is the Fade. The Inquisitor opened a rift. We came through. And survived. I never thought I would ever find myself here physically. Look. The Black City. Almost close enough to touch.
Thoughts, Solus?
This must be very exciting for you, Solus. Any advice you have on what exactly is going on would be wonderful.
What spirit commands this place? I have never seen anywhere like it.
It's not how I remember the Fade either. Perhaps it's because we're here physically, instead of just dreaming. The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
Maybe?
I don't know. I still can't remember what happened the last time I did this.
Well, whatever happened at Haven, we can't assume we're safe now. That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Eramond was using, and there could be others.
In our world, the rift the demons came through was nearby, in the main hall. Can we escape the same way?
Better than staying here.
It's waiting around for demons to find us, right? There, let's go.
That's a pretty far distance. Then again, I think space is relative.
This is fascinating. It is not the area I would have chosen, of course. To physically walk within the Fade.
Concentrate on the task at hand, mage. There is nothing more dangerous than this place.
Thank you for the warning.
Solus, you're the expert on this place. Anything helpful?
The Fade is shaped by intent and emotion. Remain focused, and it will lead you where you wish to go. The demon that controls this area is extremely powerful. Some variety of fear, I would guess. I suggest you remain wary of its manipulations, and prepare for what is certain to be a fascinating experience.
This.
We should search the area.
Present the cannon to the pilgrim. Ooh. I'm guessing that this is less the infinite staircase and more the melting clocks. What can I get rid of? What does that have to do with our current situation?
This place is unpleasant.
Oh yeah, that was the guy who did that painting.
By the Maker. Could that be?
I greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia. Most holy.
Cassandra.
Cassandra?
Cassandra, you knew the Divine. Is this really her?
I don't know. It is said the souls of the dead pass through the Fade and sometimes linger, but we know the spirits lie. Be wary, Inquisitor.
I fear the Divine is indeed dead. It is likely we face a spirit, or a demon.
You think my survival impossible, yet here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence either way would require time we do not have.
Then simply tell us what you are.
I am here to help you. You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
How do you know my
The real
title?
Divine would have no way of knowing that I'd been made Inquisitor.
I know, because I have examined memories like yours, stolen by the demon that serves Corypheus. It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror.
Okay.
The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes? Its work.
I would gladly avenge the insult this nightmare dealt my brethren.
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
Corypheus seems to have a lot of demons at his disposal. How does he command so many?
I know not how he commands his army of demons. His power may come from the Blight itself, but the nightmare serves willingly. For Corypheus has brought much terror to this world. He was one of the Magisters who unleashed the first Blight upon the world, was he not? Every child's cry as the Archdemon circles. Every dwarf's whimper in the deep roads. The nightmare has fed well.
Can you help us get out of the Fade?
That is why I found you. When you entered the Fade at Heaven, the demon took a part of you. Before you do anything else, you must recover it. These are your memories, Inquisitor.
Protected by demons, of course.
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
What's going on here?
Bring forth the sacrifice.
Here we are. Flashback.
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone, help me!
What's going on here?
Oh! That's how I got the mark. And that's what's caused the explosion.
So, your mark did not come from Andraste. It came from the orb Corypheus used in his ritual.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use the anchor to enter the Fade, and throw open the doors of the Black City. Not for the old gods, but for himself. When you disrupted his plan, the orb bestowed the anchor upon you instead.
So it wasn't
So
Andraste?
this is what? An accident? A random ricochet in the middle of a fight?
And if it was?
If it was, then neither the Maker nor Andraste were in any way involved in this. I'm just...
If you believe in the Maker, then you believe he made this world, and everything in it, including your accident. And if you do not, then nothing has changed. You cannot escape the lair of the nightmare until you regain all that it took from you. You have recovered some of yourself, but now it knows you are here. You must make haste. I will prepare the way ahead.
Okay.
Something troubles you, Hawk.
Trying to ignore the Grey Wardens holding the Divine in that vision? Their actions led to her death.
I assumed he had taken their minds, as you have seen him do before. Come, we can argue after we escape this dark place.
Agreed.
Oh, I intend to.
Could that truly have been the most holy?
We have survived from the Fade physically. Perhaps she did as well. Or, if it is a spirit that identifies so strongly with Justinia, that it believes it is her, how can we say it is not?
She seems interested in helping us. That much is clear.
And the nightmare? From what she said, I don't look forward to meeting it.
It is a fear demon, as I suspected, likely drawing on terrors related to the Blight. Fear is a very old, very strong feeling. It predates love, pride, compassion, every emotion, save perhaps desire. Be wary. The nightmare will do anything in its power to weaken our resolve.
After what it did to my fellow Wardens, I pray we find some way to strike it down.
We have a visitor. Some foolish little boy comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from his shoulders. You should have thanked me and left your fear where it lay, forgotten. You think the pain will make you stronger? What fool filled your mind with such drivel? The only one who grows stronger from your fears is me. But you are a guest here in my home, so by all means let me return what you have forgotten.
You know, for a fear demon, it's really kind. Well, demons usually would. If their goal is to tempt you, they have to have a pleasant voice.
I expected worse.
These are but minor servants of the nightmare.
Pity.
What are those things?
Apparently that one's war. This one is corruption.
Did you think you mattered, Hawk? Did you think anything you ever did mattered? You couldn't even save your city. How could you expect to strike down a god? Isabella is going to die, just like your family and everyone you ever cared about.
Those were little fears. Tiny manifestations spawned from the nightmare itself.
And they just happen to look like spiders. Spiders? I see maggots crawling in filth.
Remember, we walk in the Fade. Demons of fear shape their appearance to unnerve each of us.
This is true, but,
Perhaps I should be afraid, facing the most powerful members of the Inquisition. Like Blackwall. There's nothing like a Grey Warden, and you are nothing like a Grey Warden.
I'll show you a warden's strength.
Your Inquisitor is a fraud, Cassandra. Yet more evidence there is no Maker, that all your faith has been for naught.
Die in the void, demon.
guy like Cassandra, her attitude is fuck off. 90% of the time.
Döth ma erelan. Mabanal inasalim. Marsolas ina Martin.
For now.
That was towards Solus. I have no clue what he said at all.
The nightmare is closer now. It knows you seek escape. With each moment, it grows stronger. We only have a short time. Ask what you must.
You remember what happened?
You must know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
As must you. The answer lies in your memories, lost to the nightmare when you last walked the Fade.
Or you could just tell me.
Would you trust my words? Trust what you have seen.
True.
What can you tell me about this mark on my hand?
You already know how the mark came to be upon your hand. As for what it is the needle that pulls the thread, as well as the key.
I don't understand.
It is the needle that passes through the veil, as little else can. You are the thread, and it is the key that locks or unlocks a door to the Fade. It lets you walk in the Fade physically, and survive. Without it, until later, then.
Oh god.
Keep running!
Keep running.
The demons! Go!
Here we are again. Flashback.
Reach back in Haven. That's how we...
Spires were following.
escaped.
The demons!
Keep running!
Ah!
The demons got the Pope.
It was you. They thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade. It was the Divine behind me. And then you... she died.
She will never survive the demons.
So this creature is simply a spirit.
For all we know, it's working with Corypheus.
If you believe that, strike me down.
It's melting your face off!
Are you... her? Did you linger here to help me instead of passing on?
If that is the story you wish to tell, it is not a bad one.
What we do know is that the mortal divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
As I said, the Grey Wardens responsible for that crime were under the control of Corypheus. We can discuss this further once we return to Adamant.
Which is filled with wardens who made blood sacrifices to raise a demon army.
How dare you judge us? You tore Kirkwall apart and started the Mage Rebellion.
To protect innocent mages, not madmen drunk on blood magic. The wardens have gone mad. Or maybe they always were. Someone has to stop them.
Agreed. The wardens may once have served a greater good, but they are far too dangerous now.
The wardens are a risk. Send them away before they cause even more trouble.
What are you saying? You want to get rid of the Wardens? Everyone makes mistakes. They would have died to save us.
Really, now is not the time.
This debate can wait until we're out of danger.
Inquisitor.
More spiders.
The nightmare has found us.
I'm gonna hide. Spirit's sake, I'm gonna hide.
I'm with you.
Real or not, the Divine is the key to escaping from the Fade.
Warden Stroud, how must it feel to devote your whole life to the Wardens, only to watch them fall? Or worse, to know that you were responsible for their destruction? When the next blight comes, will they curse your name?
With the Maker's blessing, we will end this wretched beast.
I'm inclined to agree. It wasn't until recently that they went nuts.
Do you think you can fight me? I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. They are bound all through me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
That's the one downside to demons. They don't shut up. Aw, so funny. He is so funny. Hang on. My headset is charged enough that it's fine. Okay. Follow the divine, even though it's not the divine. Got it. More spiders. God, frame rate drop. Yeah, yeah. Arrows go through and then slowly close.
If you would, please tell Liliana. I am sorry. I failed her you too.
I grow fat on your fear. You are nothing. You will die in agony. You cannot stand against me.
Come on, die. The spider thing is back. Ew.
We need to clear a path!
Go! I'll cover you.
No, you were right. The Grey Wardens caused this. A warden must...
A warden must help them rebuild. That's your job. Corypheus is mine.
Oh, who do we say stays? Stroud will likely die to cover the escape. Hawk will likely die to cover the escape. Ah. Who are we sacrificing? Because we need to distract the giant thing. Because the giant spider is blocking the way. It only makes sense that someone has to distract it for the others to get by. Okay, Stroud is the warden who's been helping us. Hawk is the guy who caused the Mage Rebellion and was the protagonist of the second game. Of the previous game. Now, either one of these guys is going to lead the Wardens that are left behind in some capacity. This one is kind of a coin toss. I don't know what's the right choice. Odds or evens? Odds or evens?
Stroud. Inquisitor, it has been an honor. For the Warden!
We let Stroud die. Yep. I'm back.
She was right. Without the nightmare to control them, the mages are free and Corypheus loses his demon army. Though, as far as they're all concerned, the Inquisitor broke the spell with the blessing of the Maker.
What matters is we
They
succeed.
came out of this alive. As far as I'm concerned, they can tell whatever stories they like.
Big legend. Hope you live up to it.
Inquisitor, the Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons.
We stand ready to help make up for Clarel's tragic mistake. Where is Stroud?
He died a hero.
Warden Stroud died, striking a blow against the servant of the Blight. We will honor his sacrifice, and remember how he exemplified the ideals of the Grey Wardens, even as Corypheus and his servants tried to destroy you all from within.
Inquisitor, we have no one left of any significant rank. What do we do now?
Do we recruit them? They may be vulnerable to corruption. Or banish them from Orlais and they don't help the Inquisition. This should be an easy one. We'll either recruit or send them away. We gain a powerful army to bolster our own ranks, or we send them away to make sure Corypheus can't use them. This is a tough one. Okay, help the Inquisition.
You stay and do whatever you can to help. Stroud died for the ideals of the Wardens. In war, victory. And we are still at war. Do you believe the Wardens can still help?
I do, your worship.
You're still vulnerable to Corypheus, and possibly his Venatori. But there are plenty of demons that need killing.
After all that, you give them yet another chance?
While they do that, I'll inform the Wardens at Weishaupt what's happened. Best they not get caught off guard.
Thank you, your worship. We will not fail you.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
You've got a lot more blood ahead of you. Fight well, and take care of Varric for me.
Okay, bye! Well, they wouldn't go into the woods, technically. They would just have to leave Orlais. Well, one particular country. But honestly, the warriors are fine. It's the mages you have to worry about.
Hawk sent me one final report. She's on her way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
Need to capitalize on
The
this.
Grey Wardens carry respect in other nations. If we spread the word that the Inquisition has their support...
We may gain standing with nations that have suffered under the Blight. I will take the matter to Josephine. You took an army from Corypheus, but that will matter little if Orlais falls into chaos. All arrangements have been made for the ball in Halam Shiral. Let us know when you are ready to proceed.
Remind me what we know about the plot against Selene.
The Venatori are planning some kind of attack on the Imperial Court. Corypheus may even be fueling the conflict between the Empress and her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard. If we warn Selene, she may prove a most valuable ally against Corypheus.
I think
Go as soon as I am able.
Good. Cullen, Josephine and I will discuss the best way to gain an audience with the Empress. Speak with us when you are ready. What was she like? Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
She was at peace.
She seemed calm, serene even. And she guided us the whole way through.
That does sound like her.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, "I'm sorry. I failed you too."
Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further. Thank you.
Not a problem. Oh, looks like we got a lot fixed. Gone for one battle, and they got all this work done.
This is a hall worthy of the Inquisition. You wanted to see me?
What the hell?
Oh, I got it! Yeah, my soul's dust. Yours is scattered all over the ground, though, so... Sorry, boss. I thought I might need backup. Guess I'm not even worth sending professionals for.
You were expecting them?
You knew the assassins were coming. Little change in the guard rotation tipped me off.
Could have warned me.
Why didn't you tell me ahead of time? You go through years of Ben Hasrath training to hide facial expressions when I wasn't looking? See? Like that. If I'd warned you or the guards, the assassins would have been tipped off.
How's that wound?
Are you all right? Fine. Hurt myself worse than this fooling around in bed.
Knife could have been poisoned.
They used poison. Oh, they definitely used poison. Sarcomec, liquid form. If I hadn't been dosing myself with the antidote, I'd be going crazy and puking my guts up right now. As it is, it stings like shit. But that's about it.
Should we retaliate?
Are you interested in getting some payback? Against who? The entire Ben Hasrath? Besides, this wasn't serious. Sending two guys with blades against me? That's not a hit. That's a formality. Just making it clear that I'm Talvashoth. Talva fucking Shoth.
You're still you.
You acted like a Talvashoth for years. That didn't change you. Neither does this. That was just a role. This is my life. As one of those. I've killed hundreds of Talvashoth in Saharan. Bandits, murderers, bastards who turned their back on the Qun. And now I'm one of them.
Screw that.
Bullshit. You're a good man. Without the Qun to live by. Hey, you're a good man. If the Ben Hasrath don't see that, it's their loss. Thanks, boss. Anyway, I'll get this cleaned up and let Red know what happened. Boss, whatever I miss, whatever I regret, this is where I want to be. Whenever you need an ass kicked, the Iron Bull is with you.
Well, I don't have to worry about that corpse.
Gloat all you like. I have this one. Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you. Why do I even... Inquisitor. Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
Didn't mean to interrupt.
Please don't stop on my account.
All right. Your move. You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better. Really? Because I just won. And I feel fine. Don't get smug. There will be no living with you. I should return to my duties as well. Unless you would care for a game.
You're on.
Prepare the board, Commander.
As a child, I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. Oh, the look on her face the day I finally won. Between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
You have siblings?
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South Reach after the Blight. I do not write to them as often as I should. Oh, it's my turn.
Play fair.
All right, let's see what you've got.
This may be the longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition, or related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
Me too.
You can't be serious all the time. Well, maybe you can.
I believe this one is yours. Well played.
I played fair and the game rewarded me. I wonder. Hey, Bunny, take a look at this.
So, listen, I've caught the hints. I get what you're saying. You want to ride the bull. Can't say I blame you, but I'm not sure you know what you're asking. Not sure if you're ready for it.
Yes.
Oh, I'm ready for it. See, you say that, but you really don't know what that means.
So show me.
So why don't you show me? Last chance.
This sounds like fun.
A little slower and a lot harder.
A little slower and a lot harder.
Is the Inquisitor inside? I have some information that maybe...
No. Let him rest.
Huh? Nope, still walking straight. You have to walk for the next 3 days. The Inquisitor can't walk for the next 3 days. Why can't he walk? You don't want to know. Why can't he walk? You don't want to know.
You walked physically through the Fade. Please tell me what you remember.
I had visions. Echoes of what
Massive bisexual dick.
The divine was there.
Manifestations of your own mind, perhaps? Or external memories awakened by your presence? I suppose there's no way to tell. No anyone else has physically entered the Fade since the Magisters assaulted the Golden City. Oh, I'm positively envious right now.
Oh, good lord, no, I'm not start a relationship with her. But yeah, Iron Bull is one of the bisexual relationships in this game. Sarah is pure lesbian. Dorian is pure gay. I think Cassandra's the hard hetero.
I'm running drills, they're drinking, and paid better.
Is that what they want the faithful to see?
Heard what went on in that Fade thing? What you think went on? Can't even start to believe that business.
Seeing is believing.
It's hard to describe. Guess you had to be there.
No friggin' thanks. Some people are still there. Stroud, yeah? Lost a serious mustache there. And in trade, a busted down bunch of wardens. And they're always weird. Usually, bad stuff happens first, so you're glad when the hero shows up. But wardens are the wrong way round. They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerim, when the Blight ended.
A lot happened in Denerim. What did you see?
People talked a lot about this one warden. There was a big fight and they died, or... I don't know. Maybe they didn't.
The hero of Ferelden? You forget the hero of Ferelden?
That was ages ago. 10 years. I was playing with small painted boxes and burying stuff I stole. I remember more people cringing about magic than Blight. Wardens were an excuse for your stuff to go missing. Blackwall's nice, though. Different from the adamant ones. Need more like him. Still waiting to go get that reward for marching through Vashel. Got something against free money?
Let's go now.
I'm ready if you are.
Always, yeah. My favorite part, this. Let's go see what friends can get us.
Why can't he walk? Massive bisexual dick. But yeah, that's I can't help but laugh the last three responses. Inexplicable. Okay, let's first of all, he's the Iron Bull, so if anything, it's a bull cock.
Wait, this is weird.
What?
I was expecting a village or something. The people that leave me stuff don't trek out to places like this. Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins. What's that?
Don't hurt me. Harmond made me do it.
Quiet yourself. We're here to help.
Help? Had enough help. I complain about a fight and suddenly I'm an agent or something.
You were the one with the rumor out of Vashel. My friend.
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for. It's her. She's here. Red Jenny.
Oh! That was unwarranted.
I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved. This is a tragic misunderstanding. Let's all sheath our swords, you walk out, and we'll conduct this like business.
Don't believe this pissbag. He started it.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it? We identified the confusion, and we worked past it. I'm Lord Pel Harmond. I do hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason, After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Freaking user, you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me, but we both need people.
You want to talk now, but Sarah is my ally. You attacked her friends.
Come now. You know how much her meddling cost me? Because apparently you were complicit. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these red jennies. You're of noble birth, and as Inquisitor, you are more than a peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Arse biscuit.
Arse biscuit.
Quite. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
You'll serve the Inquisition.
A partnership gets me your enemies. I need the territory.
What are you doing? He's half the mess in Vashel.
And now his job is recruiting the other. Consider your lands and title requisitioned. You opened the bargaining. Think of your immediate options.
Surprising. Disappointing, but also welcome over the alternative.
I basically took everything.
Won't be hearing from you again.
Be sure to return the favor.
I basically took his land and title. That's better. Biscuit.
There's you. How was that Harmond mess, hey? I should be angry you let him live. But his kind really hate a leash. I mean, he deserved worse for turning it all bad. But we made out just fine. Good one, you.
Unpredictable, but worth it.
Risky, but keep it within the Inquisition, and I'll support you.
Even though this puckered around us?
Even so.
Well, good then. Right, what do you mean? Because I am really not used to that acceptance thing you're doing right there.
Who wants to be friends?
We'll have some differences, but I want to be one of your friends.
You're pretty big to be one of my contacts. Important, I mean, not fat. But all right, Inquisitor. You're on my good side. We'll see if it lasts.
Sarah's a good egg. Cole?
No. But you like demons. I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings. It isn't abuse if I ask. Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic. He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
What's wrong?
Why would you want Solus to bind you?
So I'm safe. If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages. And then I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
A mage using blood magic could conceivably do that to any one of us, human or demon.
You should ask Solus to bind you too. And then someone can bind him.
We'll figure something out.
We'll find a way to keep you safe without binding you, Cole.
Well,
I have a suggestion.
if Cole is ready to listen. I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summoned from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding. It should protect Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman.
Good. They will not take me.
Cole is really having some issues, so we're gonna help him out. Yay!
What happened in Adamant is a shame. I'm still reeling over the army of demons. Imagine what would have happened if the Inquisitor hadn't arrived. Let's see what we have.
Inquisitor.
Our soldiers handled themselves well in Adamant.
We've come a long way since Haven. I fear there's still a ways to go, but we're prepared.
And it's just level 20. I'm gonna head to the Emerald Graves after I dump some stuff. But now let's do what we have to here.
Adamant's influence continues, your worship. I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus. We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head. In more colorful terms. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
Many places felt the pain of Adamant. You will answer for a great deal.
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear. Not just Corypheus, but Tevinter, rightful ruler of every piece of ground you trod in your pathetic life. I served a living god. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm genuinely just gonna kill him. I can't stand him. I don't like him. He's caused too much pain and suffering. He dies.
Lord Erimond, Any protection you thought you had has apparently been withdrawn. You will die by my hand.
Petty actions. Truth lies in the next world.
Oh, I got a big sword. I'm about to cut off his head. I cut off his head! Yay! I'm overly happy about killing someone. I should see medical
Another of the
attention.
lingering pains of adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
I'm confused. You want to
You were
die?
free to rejoin your comrades, and yet you present yourself here.
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse with full sanction. I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
Andraste forgives you. I'm just gonna go with that.
The Inquisition stands for faith. Our work has greater purpose. Sometimes we need a reminder. Sir Ruth, the Herald of Andraste forgives you in her name. Find peace in that.
Your worship, I will try.
She was tempted by everything, to be honest. One more. Didn't even have to think twice about saving her, because...
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents. He confesses that, 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
If the mayor has anything to say in his defense, let him speak.
There's no cure for the Blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood. Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the Blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
Should we give them to the Warnens? Or any one of these other options? Is nearly everyone is not everyone. That's true. Nearly everyone is not everyone, but still. Do we exile? Do we kill? Do we have Ferelden lock him up? Or do we give him to the Grey Wardens? Top right? Exile. Top right is Exile. Top left is Grey Warden. Bottom right is locked up in his home country. Bottom left is execute him. Yeah. Those are your options. I mean, he likes fighting the Blight so much, we could give him to the Wardens. Okay, that's true. So that leaves exile, kill, or jail. I mean, we already killed one guy, but he was unforgivable. In everyone's eyes. Jail? Okay.
You committed murder on Ferelden's soil. Let them deal with your punishment. Send him to Denerim. He can live the rest of his life behind their bars.
In prison? Maker. I should have drowned with them.
Anyway. It's up to you. Oh, I know one fun task we can do. Do now. And you're gonna like this. That's weird.
taking off!
You'll see in a second. Also, I'm riding an elk. We're riding an elk.
Magnificent!
That? We are attacking a Durgan. I am well aware. We are fighting a Durgan. Isn't that what's playing now? Which is why I made sure I was at least 2 levels above this thing before I fought it. Oh god, that stunned everyone. Oh, baby dragons! Well, they're called dragonlings. And now we face our final battle. Come on, game. Come on, Iron Bolt, get up. We won.
Is everyone all right?
Never better. See the way everything lit up when it tried to fry us. Now that is a fight.
Oh god, the baby's still here. Let's roll the motherfucker. I really have no idea what that means. But I'm gathering hide. So that's how you say Skyrim in stupid? Whatever. It's Skyrim, it looks so boring. You know I'm not into giant tits. Whew. Anyway, let's get back to camp, pick up Dorian because there's something I have to do with him. You're gonna have to tell me what that is.
I've
new, sir.
Do I really want to be a cat?
I'm pleased to hear it.
Good day.
That's always a question. Do you really want to be a cat?
Thank you for all you've done.
Do you really want
Is
to
there something you
hurt
need?
him? You have nothing I want, miss.
What do you need?
Schematics. Do you have them? You do not. Goodbye.
This isn't going to go away if we don't talk about it now.
The Ghoul in Tavern. Well, this is a Dorian bit. Back then, we got a letter from his father, and we're meeting Contact to do a kind of meetup.
Uh-oh, nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father.
Father?
So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvis couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
Just talk
You
to
went
him.
through all of this to get Dorian here. Talk to him.
Yes, Father. Talk to me. Let me hear how mystified you are by my anger.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
Why is there an issue?
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then?
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
Even he's the company of men?
I'll need you to explain that.
Did I stutter? Men and the company thereof as in sex. Surely you've heard of it.
I had a suspicion. I like how the confused response is no women at all? I had a suspicion.
This is not exactly news, Dorian.
And why should it be? Why should anyone care? I have no idea.
This display is uncalled for.
No, it is called for. You called for it by luring me here.
This is not what I wanted.
I'm never what you wanted, Father. Or had you forgotten?
Give your dad a chance.
Your father might be here to reach out. You could give him a chance.
Let's just go.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. Your fucking legacy.
Anything for that.
Oh no, he tried to send you to one of those gay camps. You didn't let him speak. Don't leave it like this. Seriously, don't leave it like this.
Don't leave it like this, Dorian. You'll never forgive yourself.
Tell me why you came.
If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed. I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again, to ask him to forgive me.
Sounds like you came to terms. No more daddy issues. Our daddy issues have been solved. They have been replaced with horrific mommy issues. Horrific, unspeakable mommy issues. Kid, I have a problem. I seriously have a problem. Rad Templars. Radical.
He says we're alike. Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
What did he do exactly?
He tried to change you.
Out of desperation. I wouldn't put on a show, marry the girl, keep everything unsavory, private and locked away. Selfish, I suppose. Not to want to spend my entire life screaming on the inside. He was going to do a blood ritual. Alter my mind. Make me acceptable. I found out. I left.
Would have worked.
Can blood magic actually do that?
Maybe. It could also have left me a drooling vegetable. It crushed me to think he found that absurd risk preferable to scandal. Part of me has always hoped he didn't really want to go through with it. If he had. I can't even imagine the person I would be now. I wouldn't like that, Dorian.
Are you all right?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
You're brave.
I think you're very brave.
Brave?
It's not easy to abandon tradition and walk your own path.
At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
Dorian was sent to gay camp.
Shame the alliance with the Chief's people didn't work out. He hasn't said anything, but he's feeling it.
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
You sealed the main rifted adamant, but the fortress is still a mess. Demons, darkspawn, making knows what. I could take Rocky out there with some of the boys. They know how to bring down walls. We can't close rifts, but we can bury the bastards under a ton of rubble.
We'll talk later. Inquisitor! Come, have a drink. To killing a high dragon like warriors of legend.
What is this?
What exactly am I supposed to be drinking?
You can't.
Malas Lok. What does that mean? It means drink!
Drink. What is this?
I know, right? Put some chest on your chest. That little gurgle right before it spat fire. And that roar. What I wouldn't give to roar like that. The way the ground shook when it landed. The smell of the fires burning. Tarsidathan Halsam. You know, Kunari hold dragons sacred. Well, as much as we hold anything sacred. Here, your turn.
What was that canary phrase?
That thing you just said. You shouted it during the fight, too. What does it mean? Oh, Tarsidathan Halsam. Closest translation would be, I will bring myself sexual
Muscle
pleasure
growth
later,
fetish.
while thinking about this with great respect. You shouted that while it was breathing fire at us? I know, right?
Drink. God, that still burns.
Yes, the second cup's easier. Most of the nerves in your throat are dead after the first one. Atashi, the glorious ones. That's our word for them. Atashi.
Dragons are sacred.
Why do you think the Kunari think of dragons that way? Well, you know how we have horns. We kind of look more dragony than most people. Maybe it's that. But a few of the Ben Hasrath have this crazy old theory. See, the Tamasrans control who we mate with. They breed us for jobs like you'd breed dogs or horses. What if they mixed in some dragon a long time ago? Maybe drinking the blood, maybe magic, I don't know. But something in that dragon we killed spoke to me.
Sorry we had to kill it.
It's a shame we had to kill the dragon. Damn good fight.
So am
Dragons
I,
are the embodiment of raw power. But it's all uncontrolled. Savage. So, they need to be destroyed. Taming the wild. Order out of chaos. Have another drink. Nice. To dragons.
To you.
To the Iron Bull. And his ass-kicking Inquisitor.
I'm drunk off my rocker. I'm gonna talk with Cassandra.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Are you all right? You seem very intent.
I am. This needs to be done before I forget. As if written by a dim-witted child. Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. It must be recorded.
It's a good idea.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing.
I'm not saying they don't.
I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. I saw her there, heard her voice, yet I cannot claim with certainty it was really her. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so...
Do you really think it might have been her? A ghost?
A ghost. A remnant of her hopes and memories. Her lingering will to do good. Those things are all possible. Nobody knows for certain what happens after we die. A spirit could have assumed her form, but why? It helped you, as Justinia herself would have.
Maybe it doesn't matter.
Perhaps it doesn't matter what she really was then.
It matters to me, to what I must write. I must interpret what I saw, yet I am no priest, no philosopher. I am a warrior.
You're the only one who can speak honestly, then.
I believe it was the Divine. She helped us one last time.
I hope that's true. I want to believe it. When I realized we were physically in the Fade, I was terrified, almost beyond reason. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
True. Too true.
What did I tell you? Thank you.
Oof.
Again.
Oh.
Again. Come on! This is why the Qun doesn't like women fighting. I should have asked Cullen.
Oh God.
Perhaps you can take over.
Beating it with a stick? Okay.
Qunari training exercise to master your fear. I heard about the nightmare at Adamant. Sounded big.
What is this exercise?
Can you explain why I'm supposed to hit you with this stick?
Probably, if I try. It'd involve a lot of Qunari words, though. Just hit me with the stick, alright? I need to get over this demon crap.
He kinky, too. Okay.
Alright.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Damn demon. Who's stuck in the Fade, huh?
That's right, let it out.
You fought in that siege. Every demon in Adamant wanted to tear you in half.
I bet, you demon assholes! And who killed you? That's right, Iron fucking Bull! I needed that. Thanks, boss.
You like it rough.
Didn't know you liked it that rough.
Only from you, boss. Only from you.
Gotta beat the shit out of him. Okay, we're gonna head to a new place now. The Exalted Plains. I'm going to take Vivienne. Cassandra. Girls. Girls' night.
Inquisitor, welcome to the Exalted Plains, a place with a long and bloody history. Even now, the region is volatile. This was a front in the Civil War. Now there's rebels called the Freemen of the Dales, recently emerged and adding to the chaos.
This is where the elves made their last stand, isn't it?
Ah, you've studied the Dales. Yes. When offered a chance to lay down their arms and surrender, they refused.
Oof.
What else can you tell me?
Scouts have sighted Dalish elves. There must be a clan camped somewhere on the plains.
This rebel group. Tell me more about them.
They seem to be simple deserters, tired of fighting and dying for either the Empress or the Grand Duke. Now they want the Dales for their own. Worse, they're more organized than we anticipated. Be wary.
Thank you.
That will be all. Thank you.
With the rifts and the undead, the Orlesians have lost ground. Most have been driven back to their forts. We have to stabilize the region, allowing the Imperial Army to re-establish its presence. Good luck, Your Worship. You'll need it.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Yeah, loading screens can be a bit of a problem. But, to be honest, they don't bother me that much with this game. Just because the result is worth it. Yep.
Keep off the ramparts. I wonder why.
You would think, but, the real reason is actually, I think that guy could tell me why not to.
stop these things.
What's going on?
What's happened here?
We were trying to retake the ramparts from the dead. They rise here, somewhere within these trenches. It started when those free men showed up. Strange lights, like blue fire. It must be magic. But the free men are just deserters from the armies. How could they have managed this? And why?
I should be going.
That's why to stay away from the ramparts. The dead are awake.
Right? Stupid magic dead hole.
Okay, collecting corpse stuff. Which is weird. so many corpses. But you farm so many materials, killing them. Well, this rampart has been reclaimed. I'm gonna find camp and then stop the stream. I need a break.
Almost every Orlesian noble keeps a winter home in the Dales. It's a mark of status.
Well, it seems.
Yes, thank you.
Don't have to complete this task because it's stupid and wouldn't let me do it before.
Did you see how they cut through those things? Deserters, rebels, mages. I hate them.
World's a mess.
They did it. I can't believe they retook the ramparts. Maybe if we got word to the Marshal. But Fort Reverson surrounded by undead and locked down.
I should be going.
Anyway, I was on to that camp.
Coming closer.
Will it matter?
Yep.
Oh, yes.
The world's a
And here is my steed. I'm riding motherfucking moose. Wait, does this mean I'm Canadian? So camp. Okay. I'm gonna end the stream here because I need to take a break. Need something. May start up later. May not. See what happens. Like the stream, leave a like. If you want to subscribe, I really don't care. See ya.